Alright, so I'm playing Freeze Shaman. I've been putting it off because the deck is really shit, and the problem with the archetype as a whole is it just actually doesn't do anything. Like, yeah, you play Murabi, and then you freeze one of their things and copy it, and then they just kill you. And there are so few good freezes, it's hard to ever actually copy anything with Murabi. And for some reason, Murabi costs 6 mana. Pretty sure this card would still suck if it cost 4. Has to be one of the only cards in Hearthstone that would still be bad if it cost 2 less mana. So anyway, since none of the freeze mechanics actually accomplish anything, we're also playing an elemental package. We've got Kalamos and a Blaze Caller, and a couple Hot Spring Guardians, a couple Servants of Kalamos, and then to tie it in with the freeze synergy, we've got double Glacial Shard and double Frozen Crusher. Frozen Crusher can only freeze itself, but you can play Frozen Crusher on 6, follow it up with Murabi, attack with it, and then get another Frozen Crusher. Cool. Pretty neat, I guess. And then our other bits of freeze are 2 Voodoo Hexers, 2 Avalanches, and 2 Icebreakers. I opted not to play Burlock or Cryostasis, because if you just put all the freeze cards in your deck's never going to do anything other than freeze their stuff and then die a couple turns later. But we've still got, what, 7, 9 freeze synergy cards? Not bad, I guess. And then we've got some broken Shaman cards, like Thing from Below and the Totems. 1 copy of Earthshock, because Silence is pretty strong, and we can silence our Frozen Crushers if we need to. And we've got a copy of Mindbreaker, because I don't know how this deck ever beats Priest, so I thought maybe I'd throw in a Mindbreaker, see if that works. On turn 10 we can go Mindbreaker, Murabi, and Glacial Shard to copy our Mindbreaker. And then without their hero power, they have to find a way to deal with the Mindbreaker and the Murabi. That's our win condition against Priest, I guess. So yeah, Elemental Freeze Shaman, and pray I don't draw Murabi. Jesus, another Freeze Shaman mirror. Do we keep Avalanche against Shaman? I really want Maelstrom Portal, maybe Manatide Totem. Let's keep an Avalanche. See how it performs. So we'll probably play a Hot Spring Guardian next turn and then coin out Servant of Kalamos. I mean, I guess it depends on what he does, but that's what I'm planning on right now. Yep, this looks fine so far. So instead of Servant of the Kalamos here, I could go for Hot Spring Guardian plus either Earthshock or Coin Maelstrom Portal. But Maelstrom Portal is definitely better than this in this matchup. Earthshock is probably better than this too. Let's just coin out the Servant of Kalamos. We'll just take the Fire Elemental because it can shoot down Flame Tongue and Manatide hidden behind taunts. Alright, that's fine. I think I'm just gonna pass here, intending to Fire Elemental next turn. All my minions get too wrecked by the Flame Tongue Totem, and all my AoE doesn't do enough. Oh, looks like I'm about to lose. Alright, so this thing freezes 1 and does 4 to adjacent ones. So we could freeze this and then play Maelstrom Portal that deals with most of his board. Let's go for that, I guess. Start with Maelstrom in case we hit Mana Worm. How thematic that we got a Glacial Shard. If I silence this, he can attack with it without having to use the, without needing a weapon. What if we just fire LA this guy and then freeze the Bone Mare? Lightning Storm, huh? Kind of interesting. That's a good draw. I think I'm just gonna continue to ignore this Silithid Swarmer since it can't attack me anyway. And I've already seen one of his weapons. That didn't seem like a great devolve. 6-6 for 7 and 6-5 for 6 aren't great stat lines. But he did get rid of a few points on each of them. Please no double high roll. I'll definitely take the double low roll though, that's nice. So I could play the Flame Tongue Totem here, and use this as the opportunity to kill the 7/7. I probably do want to kill it eventually, as long as it's convenient, which it is pretty convenient right now. Because if I just leave it up forever, he will draw the other weapon eventually, or he'll draw into like Thrall. I could also silence it down to a 3/5 and Jinyu my guy. Maybe that's better. Or I guess I could Hot Spring Guardian instead of Jinyu. Spend 4 mana like that, and then I could Hero Power and play Thing from Below. I think Earth Shock is probably not that great in this matchup. I think I like this line of play. We even nailed the Healing Totem. That was by far the best one. Okay. I'm not too surprised by that since he is playing Lightning Storms. Am I about to play the world's most inefficient Dark Bomb? Because of the way I position my minions, I can't Flame Tongue for 7 and then 2. So I guess we're playing shitty Dark Bomb. I've seen 2 Lightning Storms. Do I really care about this totem? Let's get him for 2. Try to kill him. We have 15 power on board. Stole the worst minion in my deck. Pretty lucky for me. I guess I should have been concerned about Jade Lightning on my 5/5. I really want to smack this guy for 8. So we'll use some Flame Tongue Totems. We'll smack him for 8. And then I guess we should heal this guy. We only get 2 points of healing versus 6 on our face, but this protects our guy from his 3/3. We played double Avalanche and a Frozen Crusher, so I'm pretty sure that counts as a Freeze Shaman game. Do we keep Maelstrom Portal against Paladin? Probably not. Nice dirty rat, bro. Dude, you're just drawing me closer to Marabi. What are you doing? Could Maelstrom Portal that, but I can also just send my 2/4 into it. I don't know if this is like Murloc Paladin. No, he's playing Dirty Rat. Why does he have Cold Light Oracle in his deck? I guess I'll Maelstrom Portal. Seems like he's probably a control deck and not something super minion oriented. Wow, double Dirty Rat. Have to imagine I'm getting Pyromancered next turn, right? So I probably don't want to commit anything to the board here if I don't have to. I don't know what's happening. Alright, let's just commit as little as possible here. I guess we could take the turn to develop our Icebreaker, but do we really want to give away that information? If we need to kill something next turn, we won't have mana for Avalanche plus Icebreaker. Let's go for that.
Follow the rules. Reporting for duty.
He Peacekeepered my Frozen Crusher, but I can just Earthshock it and then have an 8-8, or an 8-5, I guess. Give me that Healing Totem. Nice. Healing Totem, best totem.
Elements guide me.
Oh, why do I have spell damage? Oh well. Still gonna get him with my 8-4. Healing Totem makes it an 8-5, so it works out, right?
Do you like to play with fire?
Yep. Pyro quality, been waiting on that one.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, we picked up a Glacial Shard for our Icebreaker. I don't want to play the Manatide Totem, but it seems a little awkward actually. Let's just get the Voodoo Hexer in play. Get a convenient way to activate our weapon. Good thing I played my Earth Shock a couple turns ago. Did he lose anything from that? Of course not. Use this to activate our weapon. Drop a heal. And drop a Manatide somewhere. Fuck it. Seemed like he had to top deck that other equality.
Put your faith in the light.
Destroy a frozen minion damaged by this. So I have to pop the bubble and then freeze it and kill it if I want to use Icebreaker. Do I have lethal? I'd have to go bump, Glacial Shard, hit. Or wait, no, I probably just have to bump and then hit because it freezes it anyway. Okay, if you can move. Freeze any character damaged by this, so this probably doesn't freeze it actually. Okay, so we Flame Tongue here, and then we Glacial Shard bump. I think I'm 2 off. And we'll just Hero Power instead of playing this, because he needs a board clear. Even if this froze it, I still don't think I had lethal, right? Because I wouldn't have gotten more damage out of the Flame Tongue. Yeah, I think this was the best I could do.
I wonder.
Okay, so it goes up to 20. We have 17 on board. Calamos would actually be lethal, but we don't have room to play it, and we don't have a way to kill any of our dudes. At least not a way to kill any of our dudes that costs 2 or less mana. Although I guess if I could kill one of my dudes, I might have just had... Oh, I was 3 off. I was gonna say I might have just had lethal with Flame Tongue Totem. Can I freeze his hero power and deal 4 damage to his hero? Unlucky. Well, he needs to clear this board, and then he needs to not die to Calamos in 2 turns after I play Frozen Crusher. I think I'm in a pretty decent spot. Probably has to be a pretty bad matchup for Fatigue Paladin or whatever the fuck he's playing with double Dirty Rat, double Cold Light Oracle.
I wonder.
Another Forbidden Healing. Well, I guess we make the same play as last turn. This time he's at... Oh, he's at 6 this time. I thought he would be at 4. Well, I don't know how to do math, apparently. Okay. Sunkeeper, he's dead on board because Flame Tongue Totem OP. Even if we didn't kill him there, we just slam Frozen Crusher and then he dies to Calamos or Blaze Caller next turn.